All right, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to try to do it this way so I can do. I did a little PowerPoint presentation, so hopefully this is going to go. Well, darn. So I don't know if it's going to do it that way. There we go. All right. So welcome to this week's Fully Activate You training. I'm so excited that you guys are here. I know there's always people got lots of things going on during their week, but if you can make your lunch hour and quickly pop in, awesome. So we're going to talk about in-person events and why it's important to engage in people. The next page here. There we go. What it is, why, what it is, why we do it, where we're going to do it, and then how we're going to do it. So why do we do these events? It's, what it is first, it's an event to get people engaged. It's you relaunching your business. Maybe you're launching your business for the first time. A lot of us have been, in the business for a few years now, for 2 to 3 years. So maybe we want to relaunch. But a lot of people haven't been engaged because they've been kind of isolated for the last 2 years because of, the pandemic and things. So it's just having an event, so you can engage people, again, people, and this is my biggest thing that I tell my team, and I even tell myself, is people want to touch, feel, smell, and try the products. That's why we do it. Because I think, I was telling some people the other day, I was like, we can't smell through this computer screen. You can't smell how amazing the blackberry leaf serum is. And it's hard to explain what it is. You can't smell the lavender or the bloom and how to really describe the bloom scent to a person over the internet. So that's why we want to have them in person, where you can have them at your home. Everybody has a home. And if your home is not big enough, it's okay. You can have smaller events. Or if it's just people are working from home, kids are home and all the things, you can do it at a local coffee shop or a tea place or someplace that's close to you, a church. So you can have it pretty much anywhere. You can scale it down or scale it as big as you want to, depending on the location. And how? I'm going to show you. All right. So first and foremost, I'm going to keep letting y'all know through my presentation is where the resources are to get what I'm going to show you. They're in the back office, but guess what? Everything funnels through the fullyactivateyou.com website, so we can help you get to those locations the fastest. But resources, when I say that, it's in the back office under the tab of resources when you log in. And in there, you're going to see a slew of all this great information. So this checklist is great. I'm going to have them updated. I did a presentation and training about a year ago on how to do a sip and see or a live event. I found great success in this. But this is a great kind of starter of in making it your own. But I'm going to walk through of the event, what to have, what to bring, and how to be prepared. So first and foremost, pick a date and create. Pick a date, what's going to be suitable for you. And here's what I'll tell you. You can have it during the week. You can have it on a weekend, a Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. Do a Friday night happy hour, whatever is suitable for you and what you think your circle of influence is going to come in and visit with. And come in and kind of, participate. And the thing is too, is to title it. So it's something fun. So I did this one, happy hour MIG style. I've done other ones where we did coffee and collagen, tea and me, because I love hot tea. That's what I'm drinking right now with my collagen in it with a little bit of honey. A smoothie meetup, because you can still put collagen in your smoothie. And then, I did a simple sip and see. So here's some more that I've done. I've done all these in Canva. I created the image in Canva. And what I've done was I typically will make it almost generic. I'll put a date and the time, but I don't put my RSVP location because maybe I'm inviting some of my my team locally to me is coming, or other people who are in MIG or local. You want them to kind of connect, say, yes, I want to go. So I have that interaction that I can tell them where it's going to be. So I set up this image up in Canva, and then download it. And then I will create the RSVP part in Facebook because it's free. Canva is free. Facebook is free. I'm going to keep sharing what I know is free for you. A lot of these images you'll see are things we've already posted, whether they're on social media, in Discover Good Living, the Insiders, the Cottage, and or our vaults, our Pulse Vault images are in here is where I just threw in these photos. The coffee, you can always ask me, Jennifer, do you have a cool coffee photo? I have a lot of them because that is my thing. The other thing why I do these images is, in the bottom, you can't really see here, but I personally send these images as text messages to friends to personally invite them, because I want to personally let them know, I want them to come, and then I let them know, hey, I'll add you to my Facebook invite so you can RSVP there. So while I create my Facebook RSVP, that's the invite, I ask questions through it. So for the length of the invite that I have. So maybe I'm going to do my event next weekend. So the next few days, I'm going to throw out questions and polls and Facebook invites. There's a thing you can actually put a poll in there. Like I start with these things. Do you like the green smoothie or the fruit smoothie, like a berry smoothie? So I will start seeing what they prefer, what they like. And sometimes they'll do both. I want to try a green one. I haven't had a green one that tastes great. So now I'm already figuring out what I need to prep for ahead of time. Do I need more green supplies or fruit supplies? I do a red and white wine because I know they're probably going to want maybe one of those as a little happy hour, or if we're going to do whatever, what my theme is. I'll also do a coffee and tea. Are you a coffee person or a tea person? Because if it's a morning, if I'm doing coffee and conversation, maybe someone's not a big coffee person, but maybe they'd like to have hot tea. So just kind of gives them an idea, and you're interacting. You're having them kind of just have conversations so they're excited, they're still engaged. Here's some other things, is putting on there, being interested in, what are you interested in learning about these, like what product are you most interested about? What do you want to test first? Are you looking for a new facial or body product to replace what you're currently using? Ask engaging questions because you'll get more information, and then you're already knowing what to prompt conversations about. Now it's like invite your people. And if you think you don't have people, you don't know who to invite, there's a memory jogger in the back office under resources. So definitely use that. Keep that in front of you, because you always think, oh, I need to reach out to this person, my college, friends, my high school, track team, soccer team, whatever, cheerleading team, whatever that is. Okay, let's talk about displays. Here's what I'll tell you first and foremost. Be creative for what you have. You may not have all of this. This is what I've done over time. That I've had different displays out. I keep displays out in my house all the time. Every single day of the year, I have a display of my MIG products out. Because if someone's coming over to visit, I need them to know, or I need them to ask, or I'm going to have them smell. Like last night, it's sitting in my living room area and I can smell the lavender. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting ready to go to bed soon. But it's great to have them displayed. But so here within these displays, I'm just doing different little, displays of putting the body products in one, the facial products in another, remedy bombs in another. But you can make them as small or as big as what you have as product. If you're hosting it with other ambassadors, make sure you put tester on the ones you're going to allow them to test and use, but make sure you're marking whose is whose as well underneath at the bottom. Here's some more examples, and I'm showing this because over here to the right, I have these little sticks. They're like little sample sticks. So you can actually scrape off a little bit of the product and put it on their hands and get another one. So each person, and have maybe an alcohol swipe. If you only have one or two of them, just keep cleaning that off. So you look and are acting professional with keeping it, clean and things like that. I do put out extra things of samples, and then these clipboards have pens, and I'll tell you what to have on hand as well. Oh, these little cedar boards, I found them on at Hobby Lobby. If you have one of those, they were on sale. But if you look at Facebook Marketplace, a lot of people do sell these locally in your area probably. So just check on Facebook Marketplace. So these forms, I will tell you, are not on the back office. They're not under resources. I know the MIG order form is not something that we have been told not to really have, but I will just say, it is helpful to have someone kind of put information there. You don't have to have them put their credit card. You can put it on a separate piece of paper, but I'm just letting you know it's helpful for people to put what they want on their form. And then the MIG pricing, I will let you know. I did ask for an updated form or pricing sheet. Corporate is finishing that up and updating it as we speak, so they can get all these new ones out there. I will post these on our vault, and so that you can have these ready to go. But I did change all the pricing to reflect our new pricing and new products. So they had to add some new products as well onto the pricing sheet. So that's what these are. So just have a couple of these. I mean, if you have 10 people coming, have 10 order forms, have 10 pricing sheets. I put these onto a clipboard and ready to go, or you can staple them so you have packets for each of them. I print out these data sheets. Again, where are they? Resources in the back office. These are great because people want to know specifics about our products, what the benefits are, what it uses, what, how to use them, all the things. I have a few of these. I don't print one for every person. I will print out a little stack of a few of these that I have. I try to print them on both sides so I don't waste paper as well. And some things to always make sure you're reminding your people to say is, we have a 60-day money back guarantee. We're a non-GMO. We're all, natural, we're clean. We don't say the word organic, but we have all those great certifications there. Oops. So other things that I put into my little stack of paper, I put the give 10, get 10 out there. I put the subscribe and save. And I usually will just put this first one and one in the middle. So they see that they can save up to $300 in a given month for product credits. But I put these on there. I put the introducing give 10, get 10 up front first. I put the subscribe and save, and then I put the pricing and then the order form in the back. Here's what I'll tell you, a pro tip. A pro tip is making sure you have a packet for a potential business partner to join you that day or inquire about joining you at your event. Typically, at least one, if not two people will go, Jen, and privately, I want to know more about what this is because I'm looking for something. I want to buy everything. Can I buy this and as an ambassador? Can I get bigger discounts? All those things. But I always, always, always have a packet ready to go of information I believe is the best for them. So on this one, you'll see this new one-pager ambassador license fee and then the launch packs. And this is the new updated one as well, our most current. I also put these two in there, the fast start, because they want to see how much they can make as they start this business, and the 90-day challenge. So I'll stick those in there as well. And then I'll put the compensation plan. You can also put in there discover good living, like on this page really quick. I put in the discover good living of what it is and why it is, what we're doing. It kind of helps them walk through that and then kind of makes them more familiar with the business. All right, oops. So now let's get started. So when people are arriving, I would just suggest have your blender and all your fruit, all your ingredients, all your veggies ready to go. Basically have them all prepped, cut to the right sizes and things like that. As you'll see, I have my little ninja right there. My team and I, we did different berries and put different things in there to test different recipes out. And then we also had these little plastic cups, and I had a pitcher. These are important because if you're going to make two different batches of something, you're going to want to pour out and give samples and then pour the balance of that, that smoothie into that extra pitcher, and then start again with the fruit if you're going to the berry smoothie. But have everything ready to go and and also have the recipes ready to go for them because they're going to want to know, this was delicious. Oh my gosh, what did you put in it? I'm actually showing them all the things, but it's great for them to have a takeaway. Definitely make sure you put a scoop or two, if not a few scoops, depending on how much this is going to yield of how much you're making, is putting a scoop or two of the non-flavored collagen in it. You're already working your business by sharing, like, hey guys, I'm putting this collagen in here, no flavor. You're not going to taste it within this smoothie. It's something you can have every day. I would have a thing of a cup or a little water bottle filled with the water, and then the other collagen, the Island Paradise one. And I have these little cups. They're like little shot cups, if you will, but they're great for sampling when you're at events and just go, hey, here's the difference. You don't taste this one in the smoothie. Here's one if you just want to have it straight up with water as the other collagen. So then you're going to move, as we're mixing and mingling, I'm introducing people and letting them know, oh my gosh, I do, look, this is one thing about the smoothies and stuff and drinks is the cinnamon. I get cinnamon sticks and I blend them in a coffee grinder. And I'm like, oh, doesn't this smell amazing? So we're just having fun talking and mingling. I have light snacks. I make it super simple. I don't have a big spread. They're there to try my smoothies and my coffee collagen and samples and stuff like that. They're not there typically to have this big, soiree. So we're moving over to the products, typically into my living room or into an area where the products are. Again, you're welcoming and thanking them to have them come. But here's where the fun really starts. Make it fun. Make it super simple. And I would not necessarily, depending on your knowledge of products, ingredients, and all the things, is don't do deep dives into everything, keep it high level and it's like a 10,000, 5,000 level overview, because you don't want people to get really, really overwhelmed. But start with sharing your favorite products. Go, here are my favorite products, and I'm going to share with you our fan favorites. And if it is the blackberry leaf serum, if it's the facial method, or if it's the remedy balms or the collagen, start with what you know and use every day. Start with that, and then slowly go into other fan favorites, and just highlight the remedy, the balm, the methods. So there's the facial balm, the facial method, the body method, the remedy method, the man method, and going into everything. I don't go into I don't go into depth because I don't want to get overwhelmed. But like, if you were to say, if someone has kind of breakout prone skin, really the best thing for that would be the charcoal soap. So let me share with you what that would look like. Here's another little tip I would say. If you've got teenagers or someone who is not going to be up to using all the products, I would say the charcoal soap with the blackberry leaf serum, and then the facial lotion bar. It's a great combination, or just the two, the facial bar and the charcoal soap. So kind of helping people adjust to what they might be needing to order for their family or friends or themselves. All right, so here's something, I did not create these, but one of our teams did. I want to say it's under Jessica DeHaven's organization, but these are great to have. We'll have these in our vault as well. But it's great to kind of quickly, if you don't feel comfortable about deep dive, this is keeping it simple. It's super highlighting the benefits and the features of each of the products. But the charcoal soap, it's going to clarify the skin. It's going to clean and detoxify. This is someone who's going to have, breakout prone skin. The bloom is someone who's got great skin, but it's great for healing. It's soothing, cleansing. The lavender is someone who's got sensitive skin, maybe who has, different types of redness, because we don't want to use those medical terms like psoriasis or eczema, things like that. But it's like red, irritated, sensitive skin, lavender is your go-to. So this is going to walk you through. These are great. So just to kind of highlight those, have a little sheet in front of you if you want, just to kind of cheat sheet if you're nervous to talking to people, but hopefully you're kind of getting an idea of what I'm talking about here. Here are some more. If you're unfamiliar with the deep sea mud mask or the toner, it just do highlights. It's going to nourish the skin, it's going to restore balance into your skin, great for anti-aging, tightens and softens, all of that. That's what I want to hear. I think a lot of people want to hear all of that. They don't want to know all the different things that, all the different technical things that are in each of the products. But if you feel comfortable sharing that stuff, absolutely go for it too. Again, just another thing with the nutritionals. So here's where your money's going to be, is people who are going to come pretty much are going to buy something from you. But to give real life examples of the give 10, get 10 is going to be instrumental of helping you have your guests be able to share the message of what you're having to offer with regard to the give 10, get 10 and the subscribe and save and future new customers that they'll know. So their circles of influence. So I would tell them, everybody, I just wanted to say thanks so much for coming. If you wanted to order something that you haven't tried or you have tried, again, if you invite people who've been customers, it's great to get their personal testimonials. But having someone who's brand new and maybe they brought a friend and say, Beth, thank you so much for coming. Guess what? If you wanted to order anything, we have a great program. It's our Give 10, Get 10, where I can give you my referral link. You're going to get $10 off your first order. So that's super wonderful. And here's what I'm going to recommend. All of you in the room, the subscribe and save is the biggest bang for your buck, because you can automatically get 20% off for selecting the subscribe and save option. No strings attached. There's no setup fee or anything like that. It'll just help you schedule things out in the future if you wanted to replenish that or try other products. Super simplistic. So because Beth, you invited Samantha, you know what you can do. Samantha also wants to order because she is super excited about all these products is, well, Beth, because you have your link, and when you place your first order, you're going to get a referral link like I just gave you. Share that with Samantha. Now, Samantha, you've got $10 to use for your first order. And guess what? Samantha, or Beth, you've got $10 because I gave you the first $10. And now you'll have an additional $10 for another future order for product credit, because it's a thank you from MIG because you shared your link. So, and if there's multiple people there, so if you just kind of going through and saying, we've got person A with person B and person C who they invited, or maybe they're all just friends, maybe they're all college buddies or friends from a specific group, saying, let's everyone share your referral link. Whoever is the first one to place an order, share your link with so-and-so or multiple people. And just remind them that the subscribe and save, you get 2 individuals who place an order as a subscribe and save customer in the same month, that same day. The person referred those 2 people get an average of the 2 orders. So it's great to see this on paper, but it's better when you're in a room. That was what captured many people in a room for me. I had like a $600 order day. It was just like people were like, I want to order. I'll order first, and then I'll give you my link. And if you both do that, so everybody was already talking like who they wanted to start sharing their links with, and then who was wanting to maybe have another event for me. They were like, I'm like, well, we're not a party plan, but they're like, but I could give my referral link to all my friends who come to an event if you host it with me or do it with me. I was like, absolutely. So there was a win-win there. So here's what I'm going to tell you as I close is do this monthly and do it often. So I'm going to say, have an event this month, whether it's small, whether it's, you and 1 or 2 other people meeting up with others at a coffee shop or your home or whatever, but just do it. Host your own event. Invite others who maybe are in your same community within MIG, maybe other ambassadors in your city. But if you do this monthly, at least once a month, you'll see your business change. It will grow your business. It will help you see that people are sharing their referral links. I'm getting it almost at least twice a week now that my friends are saying, hey, I shared my link. Or what's your link again? Remind me what I need to do for resharing their personal referral link. But even if you do this at a small coffee shop, this is what I told my team, and I tell my team, is when you go to have coffee, get a gift card, pay for their coffee, have them come over and sit with you, but have your collagen ready to go, your non-flavored collagen and a little hand blender so that you can actually go ahead and put a scoop of it in the coffee or tea or whatever you're drinking or smoothies and blend it up and go, I'd love for you to try this. Let me know what you think, because people want to know how the collagens taste. And when they don't taste anything with the non-flavored, you're good to go. So I hope this is helpful. A lot of this data that I've shown and so forth, is images, whether they're the pictures and or the content or the forms. The forms will be in the back office, but everything else will be in the vault to help you guys have another great successful month of hosting events. But if you have questions, please let us know. I don't know if there was any messages in the chat, ladies, if you can help anywhere. Is there anything that I should see that there are any questions? Let me know, but hopefully I try to keep this as close to 15 minutes as possible. All right, guys, well, have a great rest of the day. Hope everyone has a great, successful month. And we'd love to see and hear from each of you guys and how your success has been for your event. So take care. Thanks, everybody.